What's going on, guys? Brett from BFit here. I'm here with my friend Audra, who's going to help us with the pelvic floor today, and she's going to be talking all about 360 or 3D breathing.
Hey guys, so we're going to go over the 360 breathing, or as some people call it 3D breathing. This is a really important factor of keeping your pelvic floor happy and healthy. This is also a great exercise to practice if you want to get better at engaging your core. So why does breathing matter? Well, your pelvic floor and your breath go hand in hand. When you inhale, your diaphragm that sits up here contracts down, and at the same time, your pelvic floor muscles lengthen. When you exhale, the diaphragm comes back up, pelvic floor lifts up. So you can see that there's going to be a working relation that when I inhale, they both come down. When I exhale, they both lift up. This is really important to help you with managing pressure in your trunk and also with core engagement. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So when it comes to doing the rib cage breathing, you need to make sure the front, the sides, and the back of the ribs are all moving outward. So when we inhale, front, sides, and back of ribs should expand out. When you exhale, they should all close back in. So a quick way to test this is in a standing or seated position. You're going to have your ribs and your pelvis nice and stacked. So you don't want to be like this. You don't want to be hunched forward like this. You want them to be nice and stacked. Take your hands, place them around your lower ribs, and take a breath in and see what happens. Watch to see if your shoulders come up like this, or you tend to flare the ribs forward like this. That's not doing the 360 breathing. What we want to see is the ribs expand out into the hands like this. And then when you exhale, it closes back in. If you're having a hard time with this, you can go into a laying down position. And first, just try to focus on getting the front and the sides of the ribs to move. If you feel like your chest is doing all of the work, first practice on belly breathing, which is where you can take one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. On that inhale, try to get the hand on the belly to move more. And then when you exhale, belly closes back in. Once you've mastered this, you can go back to putting your hands around your ribs like this and retesting to see if on that inhale, the ribs move out, and on the exhale, they close back in. If it's really hard to keep your hands around your ribs, you can take something like a resistance band or a belt and tie it around your lower ribs like this, and think of breathing into the belt or band like so. When you do this, you want to think about your inhale being about 4 to 6 seconds long, and then your exhale being 6 to 8 seconds, because we really need those ribs to close back in to help engage the core. Try to practice for about 10 breaths. You can practice in different positions, sitting, standing, side lying. This is a great exercise to practice daily as well.